Hi there, welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith, and I thought I might do this news and updates video from a different viewing angle than we normally show, because in the last news and updates video I mentioned that very soon we're going to be renovating the Watch It Played studios, which are very glamorously this area of my basement. So if you'd like to see what some of those renovations are going to involve, you can go back to that video, which I'll link to in the description of this one. But I thought it might be kind of fun to get one of the last looks we'll have of the old set by just pulling the camera back a little bit. Before we get to the news, I just want to say one last time, who are we kidding? I'm sure I'll say it several times more, but at least one more time I want to say thank you to everyone who donated during last season's fundraiser. That's what makes these renovations possible. And my hope is certainly that they will enhance your viewing enjoyment when you tune in to our channel here. But on a very personal and practical level, having walls and ceilings and floors in the space that I shoot in is going to be so wonderful for me. I spend a lot of time down here, and it really is going to make quite a difference, just mentally for me, and I really, really appreciate that you helped make that possible. So thank you once again. Okay, let's get on with the news. And the first item is related to the fundraiser. If you backed and were going to receive promos, well, all of those have been shipped out. So I want to say a big thank you to Pep and to Luke and to Jackie who helped me stuff hundreds and hundreds of, listen, those just shy of 2,000 envelopes full of various combinations of promos, and those have all gone out the door thanks to their help. If you're expecting promos and you're like, hey, I haven't received them and a few weeks have gone by, don't contact me. Wait until mid-April 2017. I know that's probably longer than what's really needed, but there's just so many of you and so few of me. I want to make sure that we've given enough time for those promos to reach you, because sometimes they get to people really quickly, and sometimes they just end up on some weird slow train, and so it takes forever to get to their location, but eventually they show up. So it'll just save me a lot of email correspondence and checking if we can just wait long enough to really be confident, yes, they've had a chance to get to their destination. So if by mid-April you have not received promos from Watch It Played and you believe that you were due some, then send me an email at watchitplayed@live.com, and don't worry, we'll get everything sorted out. Okay, well, the next thing is kind of different. You're probably familiar with Geek and Sundry. They have a YouTube channel that hosts a variety of different very popular tabletop shows, like Tabletop with Will Wheaton, Matt Mercer's Critical Role, and Ivan Van Norman's Foreververse, plus a whole variety of other types of content. And each year they celebrate International Tabletop Day. This is an event they created to get people to go to their game stores and play games, as well as have in-home parties. And they also have a Geek and Sundry Twitch channel that is live streaming for a good portion of that day, where they have the different members of their shows play different games. They invite people to join them for that. And wildly enough, they've invited me to join them as well. So on April 29th, 2017, I'm going to be a part of that day's live streaming. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be playing or for how long I'm going to be on the show. It'll probably only be for an hour or so that I'm actually participating. But I would love to have you there checking it out, because I've nenever done anything like this before, and I'd love to have some people in the comments supporting me as I lose whatever game that we play. So if you'd like to check that out, I'm sure I'll post more about it as we get closer to the date, but it has been announced that I'll be attending, so I thought I would mention it here as well. Now, before all of that happens in April, in March, which is the current month at the time of this recording, I'm going to be attending the GAMA trade show. And that's another reason why we're doing these renovations to the studio now, because, well, when people are in here working, I can't really be shooting video, so thankfully I'm going to be somewhere else anyway. And while I'm at the GAMA trade show, I'll be trying to create some content there as well that I can share with you. When I was there 2 years ago, what I would do is record content during the day and then try to post it that evening. And I'll probably try to do something similar, but of course I'll also be posting pictures on our Twitter account if you'd like to follow us there, at WatchItPlayed. And I might do some live Periscopes or other things as well. GAMA is a trade show that really benefits retailers and distributors and publishers, but there usually are lots of announcements as well about upcoming games. So I'll try to get you some of that news while I'm there as well. One of the big benefits of GAMA for me is that although I don't review here on this channel, the unspoken rule is that I only feature games that I like. So going to a location where I can see a lot of upcoming games before they get released allows me to, with more confidence, say, yes, I want to feature this game and I want to feature that game and so on, because I've already had a chance to try them out. I'm already confident that they're games that I think will be a good fit for the channel. So certainly while I'm there, I'm going to be checking out games like that hopefully I'll be able to feature for you guys later on in the future. GAMA lasts about a week, and it's over on the west coast of the United States, which I don't normally travel to. So my wife, Christy, and my son, Luke, are going to join me, not to go to the trade show, but to act as tourists and enjoy the local area. And then the week after GAMA, we're going to take a sort of family vacation / work trip over to Los Angeles. And there I'm going to be meeting with Riot Games, the people I worked with to create the Mechs vs. Minions series, which you might have seen on our channel. As well as I'm going to visit with Rich Sommer from the excellent Cardboard podcast, because we offered up together a Jack Bassel Memorial Fund charity auction to do some gaming with somebody when we knew that I was going to be traveling over to that nearby area. So we're going to get together and do that for a few hours at some point during it. I might be getting together with the BGG crew potentially that's over there. Not all of that is firmed up, but basically all of that to say that there's going to be this 2-week block where I'm traveling and not able to create content for the show outside of the GAMA related content. And even this week before that trip is kind of messed up. I don't really want to start a gameplay series that's going to then have this weird 2-week break in the middle of it. So I'll probably get one more how to play out the door, and then I'll probably stop shooting the more formal videos. Maybe I'll do one more news and updates video, but that'll be about it. So I apologize for the sort of gap in there, but it's kind of a necessary evil with the travel and the renovations that are going to happen. But of course, once I get back, we'll be full steam ahead. As a way of apologizing for the interruption to our regular programming, I thought I would run a contest to give away a brand new copy of Masmorra Dungeons of Arcadia. And hey, we have a tutorial video for this, so you won't have to read the rules. That's a bonus, right? Well, to get this game, if you donated during last season's fundraiser at the waiter level or higher, there's nothing you have to do. You're automatically entered into the contest. But don't worry, if you didn't donate, that doesn't matter. You can still enter the contest. Just go to the link in the description below. You'll have to enter your name and your email address so I can contact you if you win. And you also have to put in a code word. And the code word will be the name of my son, because he was featured as one of the figures as a Kickstarter promo you could get extra. So he won't come with this copy, but you will get the whole game. So that's not so bad, right? You'll have until, let's say, March 31st, 2017 to get your entries in, and we'll do a draw shortly after that. But I think that's all the news I want to share with you. So until the next episode, thanks for watching.